Yo, 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 what's up? STS here. Welcome to another simple review. Back once again. Trying to get more movies down. Trying to get to the 200 movies to watch before the end of the year, which I don't know if I'm going to set that or make it, but we're going to try. I got a bunch of movies. I went back to the library in Marion. I have not been in Anderson's library for so fucking long. So I decided to go back because I don't get time to go to my grandma's much, which I really miss going to the Anderson library. Movies has really got me through a lot this year, but again, it's not because of the whole divorce shit. Been alone, but this time we're here for it's a 2015 film. You already see it on the tagline. And when I got this, Forsaken, 2015's Forsaken. What caught my eye on this one is Kiefer Sutherland and Donald Sutherland. Now, Don Sutherland's his father. Movies I've seen from him is from MASH. The Invasion of the Bystanders. I haven't seen it, but like movies. He was in the movie The Puppet Masters. Now, not the Puppet Master, the Puppet Masters, or I think it's like it's a weird '90s flick, whatever. He's been for a lot, and then Kiefer, The Lost Boys, 24. Now the Designated Passenger Survivor, which I want to see. But I got this film, and it's a Western, Forsaken, and I'm going to read the back to it. This is what's about, because I also this thing too, I will do some spoilers and stuff, and I'll do my own thoughts about it, but I'm going to read the back of it and give my thoughts about it. In 1872, John Henry Clayton, played by Kiefer, retires as a gunfighter and returns to his hometown of Fowler, Wyoming, in hope of repairing his relationship with his estranged father, Reverend Clayton, Douglas Falconer. However, they soon learned that the town's in turmoil as the railroad will be coming through the area and the criminal gangs targeting ranchers who refuse to sell their land. John Henry's the only one who could stop him, but his father does not want his son to return to life of violence. So that's basically the thing right there. That's what it is. It's 2015. It's a Toronto film. I think it's a Canadian film because it has Toronto International Film Festival selection. In the start of the film, it has this person getting shot, a boy getting shot. Very confusing. A woman's screaming, and there's a guy there. It's a starting scene that starts the film, but you later on in the film find out from the scene where he's in the church, because he's not really a holy man. His dad is, he's a reverend, but at the scene when he's praying, he tells his father. So that's what you get in the first scene, because the first scene's it was really confusing. Because then again, he comes back home, and you think, oh, that was him, or maybe he actually killed somebody, or his brother, or whatnot. But he comes back to town, and he just starts off with a bang. He just goes into town, and everything's in turmoil. Him and his dad had this relationship because of his family, and his mom dies. Like, your mother's dead. He came over there, and he's just trying. But he was a shoot fighter or a gunfighter, and he wants to retire, and he wants to go back to town where he started or wherever it was born to get over a few shit. And and I thought that was pretty cool. I like these certain plots and these cool little come back to your town, but your town's not what it used to be. It's bullshit. You got bullshit dumbasses who's run by Brian Cox, who's old motherfucker. He was in fucking damn I believe he was the guy from he was in the fucking Manhunter, I believe. Also, he was in Super Troopers. He plays this jackass fucking he has his little posse, and this fucking one guy, I don't know his name is, I don't even care. But they're guys who's trying to push ranchers out of their fucking land. If they refuse to sell, they fucking kill them. The blood on here is amazing. The violence on here. And they want fucking Kiefer because they think that he's going to be a problem. And then it's when you enter Michael Wincott, he's the bad guy from The Crow, the original Crow, with the guy with the long hair. He's old as fuck. He plays such a marvelous bad guy, but in this film, it's very fucking weird. Well, the thing is, though, he is basically he's basically a neutral character. He's a bad guy because he was hired by those people to be his gunfire for John Henry. And Michael Wincott's character, I don't know, I keep going off topic here, Michael Wincott's character, I mean, he can just so good. He reminded me of Angel Eyes or whoever played whoever Lee Van Cleef or whatever from the Clint Eastwood films and stuff. Just the way his tone and stuff is. I may be wrong. I mean, you can, whatever, I don't care. But he just reminded me of that certain kind of way, because his name was Dave, and he talked to John Henry, like, we're going to fight one day or whatnot. Like, they had these talks, but knowing that, like, if John Henry comes back to battle, they got to fight. Which later on, that scene later on, it was cool. You didn't get to see nothing out of the motherfucker, so he ended up coming up and he was the narrator. But his dad, he tries this. Kiefer tries to. He wants to be cool with everybody. His old woman's on here, like Demi Moore's on here. Can you believe? She's older, and hell, it's his old girlfriend stuff, and he's looking to get back things with her, but he finds out she's married. She's married to this fucking one of the ranchers who's jealous as fuck because of him. But the thing is, though, he's not really doing nothing, though. See, you don't give me no you don't give me no explanation. I've been gone, because it's my fault. I'm the one that fucking left, And then she has a kid. The kid's never done. I mean, I think one of the most random scenes is with her just leaving her son when he's beat the fuck. Well, Kiefer's beating the bloody pulp, bleed to a fucking bloody pulp, and then she's like, "That's our friend," and she just leaves her husband and her kid to this guy. I thought, is she gonna go after this guy, or is the husband gonna die, or whatnot? But no, nothing really did to it. She ended up dying on a post-credit scene, from Michael Wincott narrating it, because at the end of the day, he snaps. They stab his father. I thought he'd be paralyzed or whatnot. He ended up surviving, and that's what really snaps him. He says, "I gotta do what I gotta do. I'm tired of this shit," and he kills them all. And when he goes up to little Ned, which is the guy who beat the fuck out of him at first, he just, and then shot him and shot all of his fucking. So at the very end, the payoff, and I know it's on and out because I'm in a time limit, not really a good review, but right here is, I recommend this Western flick. I mean, it's pretty damn good. The payoff, I mean, it's only 89 minutes, but the ending here, the payoff was great. I enjoyed it. And then just him and Michael Wincott's, like, in confrontations or whatever. Because he shot Brian Cox's character and said, "Well, you're no longer hired. So you, whatever." And they just go on their day. I thought he was just going to, because it's Michael Wincott. Usually all of his movies are in bad guy rule, being these guys getting killed. But no. And he goes off his day, tells his dad, I'm leaving. But he says, for another 10 years. Like, no, I'm coming back before that. And you find out the woman that she died, Mary Beth, or was her name, played Demi Moore, that he didn't come back until that, and who would come back to see his father before he died. But to me, it's typical a great Western flick. The blood's great on here. The violence is amazing. I mean, there's some parts, that was kind of lackluster and boring. But then again, I had a lot. I mean, it was pretty good, though. Just I had to get my mind situated to this film, but it's pretty damn good. So I would advise you guys to check it out. Forsaken, one hell of a mod. Well, it's from 1872, but I mean, during the New Age, I call them modern westerns. Because I tell you what, though, what is that? When I watch these westerns, since I saw what I saw in the previews, Diablo with Scott Eastwood, which I want to see, Clint Eastwood's son. Compared to the new westerns, compared to the old westerns, a far fucking reach. I mean, the westerns, the original westerns, are going to be the shits. It's going to be, not the shits, but I mean, it's the shit compared to these modern westerns, which I still watch them anyway. But the westerns are the old school. But I did like Forsaken. Is it rewatchable? I mean, it could be. But for me, this is a one and done for me. I mean, I liked it, but I mean, there's nothing really too memorable to watch this again. But I'm STS. Thank you again for watching this simple review, and I'll be back for another simple review. Hopefully, it's either going to be X-Men Apocalypse, The Jungle Book, the new Jungle Book, by the way, or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Well, I'm trying to get some of those movies done, so hopefully like that. I'm STS. Peace.